said we'd find him here, but I don't see a trace of him. Oh, there's nothing but a rock here. What's this supposed to be? If you ask me, this rock must be the stone egg that holds wukong.
You're here.
We're here.
Step aboard.
Hey, old monkey. I hope this isn't a one-way trip, is it?
Isn't all life a one-way trip? Once you embark on the journey, there's no turning back.
What is this place?
His memories. Since his early days, he'd had an eye for the finer things, and a will to wrest them from others. Laying his eyes on, then craving to seize their riches. No better than the black bear and ginger, I say.
You can't have an eye for the finer things, while the Buddha oversees the three realms? Well, I hardly think that's fair.
How insatiable. Not content with his kingdom and title below, he asked for a position in the celestial court. But soon after his wish was granted, his joy turned to rage, all because he wasn't invited to a feast. He nearly ruined the entire celestial palace. Ears fume at unfavorable news. As untamed and ungrateful as that yellow rat. Beasts are beasts, don't you think?
He was young. He didn't know any better. Hadn't learned from the Buddha or our master yet. Aren't you being a bit harsh? Dredging up the scandals from his youth?
Like his adulthood was any better. Since his release, he had claimed to have learned manners and discipline. Yet his weak Frankenchurch gave him away. Posing as an idol, he degraded the gods. Clear was his defiance of the doctrines he had learned.
Well, he was just being naughty. Aren't all great achievers somewhat self-obsessed? Myself included.
Nose in the air, feeling above others. I say he was no less insolent than that yellow-browed brat.
Wait, isn't it that lady of some sort? It was her tricks that made Master drive Wukong away.
On White Tiger Ridge, he forsook his love. 3 times he broke her into pieces, convincing himself his heart would ache no more. Yet, as you must know, he had never let go of her. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been so eager to get away from the Buddhahood he attained. Those who talk much of love will one day bite their tongues. On this matter, he was akin to you and your many darlings. No matter where you are, you'd always fall captive to the web of mortal desire.
Why bring me into this? True, I don't have the wits to break the web, but he had torn his way out since that day.
Take a look, Badger. Can you see? Many of your good friends are here.
We're just fair-weather friends, that's all.
But they are still friends, aren't they?
So you say, so it must be. These old buddies. I think none of them ended up well.
Indeed. For ages, countless gifted souls have walked this earth. Yet of them, how few have forged everlasting greatness? Do you know why?
Injustice?
Never has it been just.
Misfortune?
Fortune is simply humility in the mighty.
Well, mayhaps. They simply lacked my charm.
Gifted they may be, yet strive they not. Content with little and lost in lust. Seek the ease, yet crave the renown. They yearn for freedom, yet aspire to Buddhahood. They always want both, yet nobody can and nobody should. Such was the folly of the Bull King and Wukong. Destiny's favor calls for the resolution to sever all desires. You should mark well these words.
Hold on. This can't be Wukong's memory. You're fooling us, aren't you?
5 of the 6 relics call for one. Badger, tell me which.
Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Mind, it's mind.
What did you just see?
The 3 of us?
That was the last one.
Oh, I see now. It was you. I knew it from the beginning. You were the mind of Wukong all along. That's why you led us here.
Not me. It's him.
Don't make me laugh. Him? He is Wukong.
Yes and no.
Cut to the chase, will you? We didn't come this far for your riddles.
After Wukong died, 5 of his 6 senses endured and were taken by the Yaoguai kings. Only his mind was lost. Mind is the first of the 6. It's the essence unique to every life. Therefore, it's destined to fade away at life's end.
Hold on. You mean Wukong's gone for good? Never to return? You old bastard! You've been lying to us all this time!
That Wukong you knew will never return. But what made him remains. The universe will always bear him a successor. One who shall carry on his name and nature. This chosen successor is the destined one. Nameless you were, yet perils and mighty foes you've braved to recover his relics. Your will now stands resolute, worthy of his power.
You mean this boy is to take Wukong's name? He's not!
Sun Wukong is long gone! Badger, he wasn't all that perfect. Now that he is dead, this one, perhaps, shall bear the name in his stead. Here, we can venture forth with you no further. This task is yours alone. Sun Wukong left behind a broken shell, stripped of all his 6 senses. Though ages have passed, it maintains a connection attuned to the echoes of his former self. If you truly are the one destined, you must cast aside his soulless shell and merge the 6 into one. Then, you shall be the one to begin the journey anew.
No, not on his own. He's just a kid who knows nothing. I'll go with him.
This place is shaped by Wukong's lingering obsession. It allows only his relic bearer to face the final ordeal. We can escort him no more. See it for yourself.
Hear me, son! You can always run! You don't have to bear Wukong's name!
Southampton's plan is to play through a press if it comes. It's a slightly subdued press to what we've seen. And, there's Adam Lallana, who grew up in Bournemouth. Actually played a few games in the first team on loan from Southampton. And with the Saints for a second spell now, of course, being to the likes of Liverpool, Brighton more recently. Former England Player of the Year, that's what we're talking about, and Adam Lallana.
He's been class for sure.
Christie trying to get through. I must say Aaron Ramsdale's had a better welcome back to Bournemouth than Ryan Fraser.
Yeah,
he's probably quite grateful that Ryan Fraser's playing.
He's done him a favour there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't leave on bad terms in the same way that Fraser did. I wonder if Alan Lallana, though, will be thinking to himself, I want to get off the bench and do what I did in the last game and pass to Tyler Dibling. The gap between those two, he's almost old enough to be his dad, isn't he?
I know, he's twice his age. Problem for Sean Downs. That would be a blow to Southampton. But I said to Adam Lallana, familiar haunts coming back here, sentimental, he went, not for 90 minutes.
That's the true pro in him.
Yeah.
I think Russell Martin would be happy so far with the start. I'd say Bournemouth, even without the ball and the press, they haven't really pressed, again, with the high intensity that I was expecting. That we know that Southampton do make mistakes in the way they pass out from the back, but at the moment...
Well, there's one of them. Bednarek. Tavani across.
Just have to get it right once, of course, Bournemouth. Through, but Southampton starting well.
It's Sugawara who's really impressed. A difficult start in English football. scored, you mentioned Adam Lallana assisted for Dibling's goal. He also assisted for the other goal at Brentford, scored by Sugawara very late on. Consolation. It's a bit of a dangerous game, but Bednarek and Ramsdale. Taylor involved as well. Here comes the press from Evan Nielsen. Ramsdale without quite looking like Edison, shall we say.
The thing is, Martin, I'm all for trying to play out from the back, but it's got to be done at the right time. And you're asking your goalkeeper, who, let's be fair, David Raya come in for Ramsdale because he's seen as better on the ball, with his feet than a Ramsdale is. You're almost asking your goalkeepers nowadays to play like number 10s, and they're just not good enough to do that.
I think Bournemouth are beginning to sense upping the game. One or two little issues around Ramsdale, not particularly from him, but there's Fernandez. Not seen too much yet, but is a promising player.
And the thing is as well, all that Ramsdale did in the end was knock it long. So there was that risk, first of all, of losing the ball, and then he's only ended up knocking it long and at the end of it all anyway.
We should point out that Southampton have come through 2 rounds of the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, including a win, though be it on penalties. It's a win at Everton. So they have had some successes this season, and individual successes. There's one young man who would come into that category. Senesi just a little bit knowing too much for Tyler Dibbling there.
Well, he's a big lad, Tyler Dibbling. He's just got to use the physicality, gets in behind Senesi, and he just takes that touch. And that's where he's really good, because he's not lightning. He kind of just holds up the defender and then goes again, but Senesi's read it, and then he uses physicality as well. And I think if he gets into that situation again, Dibbling, he's just got to be stronger.
Good work by Kirkes. Ouattara was behind Semenya. He'll keep it in. The Ghanaian international, first time cross from Smith. There's Evan Nielsen. Christie trying to get onto it on the edge of the area, but fouling as he does so.
Well, the stats suggest that Bournemouth don't really get the ball wide too often and get lots of crosses in, but they should do, because Evan Nielsen would love those type of crosses to get on the end of it. And he'll say, look, please, just get them in when you can. I don't mind having a battle with the centre-half to see who gets there first.
It's a lovely touch by Dibbling. He's put into a situation where he's back to goal that he's probably not used to, playing more centrally. Here he is again. Challenged, though, by Ouattara. Down, trying to force his way through. Southampton were on there. They had 5 forward, actually. Stopped by the whistle.
You must have heard tales about him. Some say he helped Tung Monk fetch the scriptures, was granted Buddhahood, and stayed on Mount Lingshan thereafter. Some say it was not him who was granted Buddhahood. The real him was already dead on the journey to the west. Some say that the journey never happened. He is nothing but a monkey who lives in some storyteller's tall tale. But now, you will hear a tale which no one has ever known.
What does it matter if you become a Buddha? That headband has always been on your head.
Keep those eyes wide open. Watch me rip it off. And break free!
Sun Wukong, when you defied the Celestial Court, I had to seal you beneath the mountains with my immense power. Yet, after enduring punishment, you embraced the dark, uplifted good against evil, and subdued Yaoguais throughout the journey. For your contribution, I now bestow upon you the title of Victorious Fighting Buddha.
He defied the Celestial Court, and the Jade Emperor imposed 3 ordeals. Only when the chicken finishes pecking the rice, the dog laps up the flowers, and the lamp burns through the key, the rain will fall.
the Celestial Palace!
Scored 3 for their only win so far this season at Everton, but they all came in the last 3 minutes of regulation time and 4 minutes of stoppage time. Extraordinary comeback. And now it's Southampton tasked with the turning the odds distinctly against them, back in their favour. Made a remarkable effort, but in the Premier League you never know. Dibbling, sorted out by Cook. It's gone back to the right-hand side, which is where he's been playing. Or is sent in the middle of the first half tonight.
No, I was saying to you that, one, they needed a proper focal point. Dibbling is an incredible talent, but he's not a centre-forward. He's still learning how to play in the first team. And the other thing was, get him out to his best position. So now they have got a striker, a proper number 9, who knows how to play that position. Dibbling's in his favourite position as well. Brereton Diaz, I can understand that, and even Joe Ariba. I might have thought of Adam Lallana just for that experience and know-how when you're 3-0 down, but they had to make changes.
There is Brereton Diaz. It's his 20th appearance in the Premier League. He's not yet been on the winning side. It's not likely to change tonight. If it does, he will have to play a major part. Here's a Tavernier. Stopped by Aribo.
Well, I was here last season for the Bournemouth-Luton game.
Yes.
So Luton were 3-0 up and somehow didn't win it, lost it. I think it would be even more amazing if we were to see the side 3-0 down win this one.
Here's Downs. The thing they have to do, you feel, is score the next goal. Southampton goals have been so hard for them to come by.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first thing they have to do is try and create a chance. And then see if you can get one on target, and then see if you can get a goal. It just wasn't good enough after what was a decent enough start without creating major chances. They're just so poor. And towards the end, if there's going to be a fourth goal of that first half, it was going to come from Bournemouth.
It's Southampton's worst start to a season this century, 1998. It's the first 5 games, 6th. Finished 17th in the end. They stayed up. As Bournemouth, who didn't win in the first 9 of their games last season in the Premier League.
As well, Martin, if you look at the next 3 fixtures, one of those is Arsenal away, another one is Manchester City away.
I think in that 98-99 season, their first win was in their 10th game, so we're looking at something similar here. It's not lost. There are other teams that are struggling as well.
Yeah, still early in the season. Look at the table. Points-wise, only takes a couple of good results, and above that dotted line rather than under it. But you just wonder where it's going to come from, how.
So the last challenges and one at the end of it all from Kirkes. Gets him a yellow card. He's actually been booked in the last 5 Bournemouth games in this ground. But he escaped it. There were a couple of lunges there. Kirkes it was who picked up the booking. And Southampton have a chance.
Yeah, if they score early, then you just never know what can happen. As you say, absolutely imperative they get the next goal, but they've got to get it reasonably early in the second half to make this comeback.
By Dibbling. Kept out very well by Arrizabalaga. Back by Fernandez. And he can't keep that one out. Southampton are up and running with Harwood Bellis. Now that's just what Russell Martin would have wanted. And the centre-back for the second ball back in, having been involved on the initial header, which Kepa kept out. He didn't switch off. Maybe Bournemouth did slightly. And it's 3-1.
Well, 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 do we have a game on our hands? Again, we talked about it. And if you're not playing particularly well, then set piece is a great way to try and get back into the game. He had that chance. It was a good save from Kepa, but they kept the pressure on, didn't they? The ball was put back in from Fernandez. A little flick, inadvertent flick, but he's reacted well. Can they now sort of wrestle the tempo of the game and get the next goal?
Yeah, get the first goal of the second half and get it after 5 minutes.
Absolutely. I think getting it early when you're 3-0 down,
Yeah.
you know, you can still play really nice, pretty football, but if you don't get that goal and early as well, then still the belief is like, we're not going to come back from this. 3-1, just plant some seeds negative seeds in the Bournemouth players' minds. They still should see this game out pretty well. And you do feel they can easily go on and get the fourth goal if they carry on playing how they were in the first half. But
Yellow card there for Sugawara. Bournemouth with an opportunity to restore their 3-goal lead. It's comfortable taking it really in his midriff, Aaron Ramsdale. No one got across that as Bournemouth would have wanted. But there's a sprint about Southampton now. The danger, of course, is in chasing, getting another goal back, that they leave themselves open to what is Bournemouth's strengths. Space, use their speed in. Off goes Christie, but Smith couldn't find him.
well, now the pressure is not so much we've got to get a goal right now. They've got to make sure that Bournemouth don't score themselves, but they to get 2 goals. There's so much time still to play. Even if they get the second with 15 minutes to go, there's still plenty of time to get that third. They cannot afford to concede a fourth. The door is slightly, oh so very slightly ajar.
Options to the left, Fernandez, including Brereton Diaz here. Rebo's going on ahead of the ball. Charlie Taylor to cross with that good left foot of his. A sight of goal. Ross Stewart wanting to show the Southampton fans that he has got something to offer. He came from Sunderland. And spent most of last season on the treatment table.
Yeah, and those are the type of balls he absolutely loves, and if they're able to get the ball wide, Charlie Taylor's got a great left foot. He's whipped it in, and Ross Stewart will be disappointed he's not at least hit the target there.
Matt Gill with the pad. Kerkers. Dribbling. Oh, we had 14 player cautions here in the last home game.
I don't think it was one of those games then, but there were a lot. It's not one of those games this evening, but they're totting up.
Downs. That's his name on the naughty list. Dibbling chasing and just clipping. Kerkers, there is a Down saying, why me?
Seemed harsh. Although we don't know what words came out of his mouth.
No. Here's Taylor. Downs. Sugawara to Stewart, who is a focal point. We'll stick with him. Now, Brereton Diaz. Off goes Aribo. Keep it in. Trying to get a corner out of it. Get a throw.
Amazing, isn't it, how you get the goal. Goals change games, certainly the mentality of it. Bournemouth still feel pretty comfortable, but it's just lifted Southampton now. They're able to pass the ball where they haven't up until now.
Brereton Diaz. Stewart pointing where he wants it. Chilean international goes on. Not quite bended enough. It's worth a crack.
Yeah, it's not a bad effort. Southampton just getting into good positions now. You perhaps could have played it towards the far post. But if you're inside left, on your right foot, why not cut inside and have a go?
First saw him at Nottingham Forest when he was just playing Ben Brereton. It's a Chilean family. And that emphasises, that was statistics, the Southampton improvement. But what we might sense here, Scott, is that in chasing the game, Southampton might be vulnerable to Bournemouth breaking through again. So fasten your seatbelts, everyone.
Yeah, at this moment in time, Bournemouth they've not come out for the second half. I feel the job is done, and it may well be done, but Southampton have got nothing to lose here. They've got the goal back. They're starting to open Bournemouth up. It's almost as if they're still in first gear, Bournemouth. They need to wake up. They could be in trouble, especially if they do get the second goal.
Christie trying to assert himself. And Cook well equipped to deal with the extra possession that Southampton might be getting.
I mean, I'm not in any way going to say it's a difficult scoreline to be 3-0 up, because I hear some people say that about 2-0, and give me 2-0 any day of the week. But when you feel like the job's done, it's not easy to kind of go back out and play with the same intensity. Sometimes you do need a little bit of a, as Graham Souness used to say to me, a punch on the nose to get you going again.
Evan Nielsen. Got a shoulder on the shoulder. Hernandez going to be beaten for physicality, but it was a foul.
Do you know what? He's got a little bit of everything. He's still a youngster. He's a box-to-box midfielder. He's a very technical player. And he's been quite aggressive in terms of how he wants to play. Again, still trying to get used to the physicality of the Premier League, but I think he'll do really well here.
Bournemouth free kick. Zavani, and just too long for him. Back by Senesi, but not back. It's blocked. Taylor. Now Smith. Kirkes. Evan Nielsen chasing. Pulls his way. Howard Bellis, who got the goal. Just a little bit out of sorts defensively. He's only 22. A long time with Manchester City. Actually was on loan last season, and because Southampton got promoted, that kicked in an automatic clause to make him a permanent player here.
It was almost as if they had to sign permanently Finn Downs and Harwood Bellis just to stand still, and then get some other players on top of that.
Well, they've got some players on top of their goalkeeper here, and Ramsdale doesn't come and get it. And unfortunately, one of his mates did, Ross Stewart.
That's a good ball in there. And although he's nowhere near it in the end, Aaron Ramsdale would be happy that Ross Stewart's got his head on that, and it's not ended up in the back of the net.
Tavernier's corner, and he's so good at them. Kirkes. And we're going to see Justin Kluivert, who lost his place tonight, for the man who came in for him, Django Ouattara. Justin Kluivert, of course, of famous footballing stock. I don't suppose Cole Palmer and Tyler Dibling have heard of Patrick Kluivert.
Yeah, they've heard of Justin more than Patrick.
Yeah, Justin's done well around Europe. He's in several countries and scored in the top division in all of them.
Yes, he has.
Might just be the little perk up that Bournemouth need at the moment.
They needed to do something. There's no doubt about it. Southampton, I mean, nothing to lose, really, so they had to step it up. They had to get better. Bournemouth, you can understand it, just kind of being off it a little bit. Yeah, just got to be careful now. 3-1. Next goal is a very, very important one in the context of the game.
Well, if it's next goal for Bournemouth, surely it wins it, but
absolutely.
For Southampton, suddenly the pressure would be vastly on from the Bournemouth fans on their own team. Southampton score the next goal, and here's made by Sugawara to Dibbling. Back to Sugawara, two of the real successes in a difficult start to the season for Southampton. Down that right-hand side, and they've got a bit of a thing going.
Yeah, we want to see if Tyler Dibbling can get on the ball a little bit more. It's very difficult when you're playing as a position you don't know. You're back to play, but now he knows he can look up whenever he gets the ball. Should be, despite his young age, absolutely demanding it. He's probably the one player you feel could do something special for this Saints side.
Stewart there again. That's the sort of thing that wasn't happening in the first half. He'd been thought foul, but not in the mind of Michael Oliver. Semenyo lines up another one. And of course, when he scored, he checked back onto his right foot. This time letting fly with his left.
It's good defending though. Once it comes inside on his left foot, the goal opens up. You need someone else to come and help you, and that's exactly what happened there.
What I haven't mentioned is the part that Bristol City have played in Antoine Semenyo's rise to this level. We should always applaud the clubs in the EFL. They're not feeder clubs as such, but they do the feeding. To Clive and gets it back again for Semenyo. It's a proper tackle from Bednarek. And he gets a goal kick out of it. Well, that's bemused.
Yeah, he had to time it well.
Here's a Rebo taking up the baton for Southampton again. Second half that looked as though it might be a formality. It hasn't panned out that way, and that